Hello, my name is Michael Dwyer, and I'm with Rochester Writers. Once again, Rochester Writers and the Rochester Hills Public Library have teamed up to host their annual author fair, now in its third year. We'll have 20 authors in person at the library in downtown Rochester on Saturday, November 27th from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. These short videos offer you a chance to meet each of the 20 authors. And right now, we are speaking with Linda Sienkiewicz. Linda, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to be
Did,
here.
did I get your name right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's why a tongue twister there. Now, we saw you 2 years ago at the last in-person author fair, the first one, the inaugural one. And we were talking, if people remember, about your book In the Context of Love.
Right.
Remind everyone what that's about.
That's a literary fiction. It's a story about a young woman who learns a devastating family secret and how it causes her to reevaluate her life going forward. It won 5 finalist awards. It was published by a small press, and I'll have that with me as well this
Great,
year.
great. But you have since published a new book, and it's
Mhm.
called Gordy and the Crab Ghost. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, this is a picture book, believe it or not, for children ages 3 to 8. And I wrote the story and I illustrated it. It's a story about a child's first trip to the beach and his encounter with the Atlantic ghost crab. And this is what they look like. A stuffed one here. He's afraid of this strange creature, especially after his brother tells him that ghost crabs will pinch off all his toes. So when he meets a girl who's intent on capturing a ghost crab, he has to decide whether he's going to save the crab or whether he's going to stay away. So the story teaches empathy and problem solving and how to be brave. This is a picture of the ghost crab from the book, and it also has fun facts about different types of crabs for children, so they can learn. It's a fun science lesson. And on Saturday, I will also have a play set with a little plastic pail and a wind up crab and a shovel so that children can reenact the story at home. And I'll have some activity pages and coloring pages as well for kids.
Oh,
So
that's so much fun. What
it
good thought
is.
went into that? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So over your shoulder, we see Gordy and the ghost crab.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Gordy is not to size or to scale,
No,
but is the ghost crab? Is that about the
no,
size of them?
no, they're actually they range from about the size of your fist, maybe to your thumbnail. They're
Wow.
they're pretty small, but they are the fastest crabs in all the world, and they live in deep holes in the ocean, or not in the ocean, along the shore. And so Gordy sees one of these running into the hole, and he goes chasing after it until his brother says, So
Now, are these the ones that run sideways?
they run sideways, forwards, and backwards. And they have
Okay.
their eyes are on eye stalks on the top of their head so that they can see all around. They're
So they
very
can turn around?
right. They come out mostly at night. And when we go to the Outer Banks of North Carolina quite often, our family, and last couple of years we've gone down there with the grandkids. And I wrote the story because my grandson was frightened by the ghost crabs. One of them crawled across the top of his shoe, and he wanted to be held. He was afraid. He was afraid of them, and we could not find a book on the ghost crabs for him. So my daughter said, "Well, Mom, you're just going to have to write him one." So I brushed off my art skills and wrote the book.
Yeah, I did not know that you were an illustrator as well.
Yep, I went to art school way back in the 70s. So,
Okay. Well, that's great. And I love all of the things that you're putting together for the story and for your table at the author fair. So people, parents, and kids can come by, meet you. They can
yes,
meet the ghost crab right there,
yep, I have him there.
and they'll see the book. So what else can you tell us? We only have like a half a minute left on for to see on Saturday.
I think it's a fun story. I think kids really enjoy it because of what it teaches kids. It teaches them to be brave and how not to always believe their older siblings when they tell them scary, awful stories, right?
So
um,
true, so true.
self, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being part of the author fair again. And we look forward to seeing you and all the other authors on November 27th. So we'll see you at the author fair.
All right, Michael.